Ladies and gentlemen, your next battle of the evening is in the middleweight division. It's scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds, and it is your featured bout of the evening. Introducing first, your fighter, fighting out of the My Golf Vacation blue corner. He weighed in at 184.6 pounds. He has a professional record of 7 wins and 7 losses. He's representing the compound out of Oceanside, California. Ladies and gentlemen, this is L.J. Portee! And his opponent, fighting out of the Southern Roots Mortgage Brokers red corner. He weighed in at 186 pounds. He has a professional record of 5 wins and no losses. He's representing Adobe Combatives and representing Chattanooga, Tennessee. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Torrez, the Punisher, Finney.
What a presence in that cage. You know, we called the last Aries 19 event where they had juniors in competition. All the juniors were mimicking Torrez. They all want to have the star power of the Punisher. Featured bout of the evening underway. Portee's got to stay to the outside.
And immediate pressure. He's going for the takedown. Finney's going for the takedown. Portee's defending, but you see that All-American Wrestling coming in right now. Heavy pressure, shoulder bam.
Yeah, Finney starts pretty much all of his fights exactly like that. He'll take the center of the cage right away. He'll back his opponents up with some quick punches, and he loves that blast double right off the cage. It's worked for him in all of his other fights, and as you see right there, some quick success. But how does he go about this? How much pressure does he try to apply? Is he looking for a submission? Is he looking to just ground him and take him out? That remains to be seen, but this is Torrez Finney 101 so far.
Without a doubt, Portee finding himself in a position that many Torrez Finney opponents find themselves in. His chin is underneath the head of Portee, and just dominant top control here in the early going, 1 minute in to our featured pro bout of the evening on Spectation Sports.
As you see the patience of Finney, you see him set up the strikes. He's got his leg locked, and I believe he's got him in a position where he cannot defend himself.
Yeah, he's got the wrist trapped on the far side. This thing's over. Portee can only defend himself with the one arm. It was a very nice move by Finney to, again, trap that far side wrist, and now he's just going to wrist ride him. Khabib Nurmagomedov made this position famous. Of course, it's very popular in Russian Sambo as well. And again, you can't get up, and you can't defend yourself. It's a matter of time. The ref could stop it now. He could have stopped it 10 seconds ago. But the main thing is he's going to stop it in the very near future. He's been a very lenient referee so far.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
by my count, that's about 78 consecutive unanswered strikes, but
and Finney's got to watch out that he doesn't tire himself out if the ref's not going to help him out here. But this is one-way traffic.
This is one-way traffic, and with the leg control and the hip control, Portee doesn't have an option to get up unless Finney lets him up.
Looks like he's regained his wrist, but you see Finney just sucks it back in right away, and that's just going to make it very difficult. He's trying to build a base back up, but think about it like a table, and one of those arms of the table is no longer there. It's just going to keep tipping back to the mat, which is exactly what's going to happen here. There's still 3 minutes left, and now it looks like Finney's taken full mount and still has the wrist trapped.
with such a lopsided line, I believe you said you might want to attack the under. You probably should have already cashed that, but you're sweating right now because Portee intelligently defending, I suppose. But Finney just continues to rain down a succession of blows. That is, by my count, close to 80 unanswered strikes at least.
And the
here on
referee's
the ground.
definitely giving Mr. Portee time to try to fight his way out of the position. But he's been in the same position for 2 minutes now, 2.5 minutes now. And he's taking a lot of damage. It's only logical the ref is about to stop this fight soon.
And I think he's starting to have a look. He's starting to warn him a little bit. But again, for Finney, who's now looking for an arm triangle choke, the cage is going to probably get in his way here and kind of just force him to not be able to jump off to the side. But again, there's still 2 minutes left in this round. That's an eternity for Portee.
And Portee is still fighting. He's giving it everything he's got to get up from the bottom. You got to give the guy credit. He's striking from the bottom. He's trying to get back to his feet, but he's got a dog on top of him, and Finney's not releasing any of the pressure.
Yeah, Portee has got the experience advantage with 14, this being his 15th pro fight. But right now it is Torrez Finney in mount with about 1:30 to work, and this could get even uglier.
I'd like to see him go to the short elbows. You've seen him throw a lot of punches, and they're starting to get a little bit labored. Those elbows would probably do a lot of damage and just bust Portee up.
And he's going for the gift wrap. Now this is not a position he wants to be in, but again, he's defending the best he can. But Finney's patient.
I mean, you talk about control time. It's almost an entire round of control time.
The ref's got to stop this one.
He'd have every right to.
He's got every right to stop this one. The ref's got to stop this fight.
Oh my goodness, and that was a true mauling with about 55 seconds left in the first. The referee stops in and calls it. I think the feeling is what took so long. That was a brutal beatdown.
You know what? At first it was maybe he's giving the fans their money's worth, but that had got entirely vicious. And with Torrez Finney, he wasn't going anywhere. He progressively went from half guard where he had the wrist control, then he moved to full mount, and as you can see, now he's got two hands raining down punishment. Not these short shots. He's allowed to create pressure, and Portee, he was a game opponent. He tried his best, but you don't want to see a guy like that get hurt, and the ref could have done him a favor at least.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I'll leave it alone. You know, these referees are human, but we've had a lot of quick finishes here in the pro portion of the card, and I'm sure Torrez Finney happy to get the stoppage. Shades of early career Alexander Romanov there with the alternating King Kong ground pound.
Absolutely. I was going to think the same thing. What do you call that? Is it called King Kong ground and
I
pound?
call it Donkey Kong.
It's
ground and
Donkey
pound?
Kong,
Well,
man.
I'll tell you what, Torrez Finney excels at it, and solid stoppage. First round, if you were under 1.5 better, you can rejoice because Finney got the job done.
But Cody, I'm going to say that I fully agree with everything that you've called. You called this early. The line was right. I would have not wanted to be under that kind of pressure by Mr. Finney. That guy's a game fighter, and he just put some stuff on display tonight for a lot of people to see.
I'm sorry if you had a under half of a round ticket. You probably deserve to win. That's how it goes. We throw it to Jeff Hobbs to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee stops us now at 4 minutes and 3 seconds of the first round. Your winner by TKO, the Punisher, Torrez Finney!
In just a moment, we will have words from the winner of our featured professional bout of the evening. Torrez Finney on a live microphone is always great action. Fans enjoy.
Yeah, he really does get it too. It's not simply winning in spectacular fashion. You got to have the personality. You saw him bust right through those Nashville underground gates like a ball on fire, through the walkout, through the intros. It was the total package.
Sure sounded like it tonight, my man. 6-0, still undefeated. We know where you're trying to get. We know there's a lot of eyes in here that you're trying to catch their attention. But until that happens, are we just going to keep chugging along, knocking them down, and staying the course?
We're going to keep chugging along, regardless of what level we on. I know I'm one of the best middleweights on the planet that's unsigned, and I'm telling you right now, the Punisher is no longer behind the scenes. The Punisher is here. I'm no longer coming. I'm already here, and I'm ready for anybody that's coming to step in this cage. I tell you that now. First, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without him, I wouldn't be able to do here. He's giving me this platform here to speak to all you people and everyone watching. Thanks to my gym, Adobe, everyone all around, my family, sponsors, I thank you all. But, as I said, I'm one of the best unsigned talents that's walking on this regional scene. Regardless of who you are, UFC, Bellator,